President Joe Biden's love of ice cream is no state secret. Biden has gone public with this information many times, so often in fact that the usually somber and serious network CNN made a short video poking a little fun at how often the leader of the free world has licked an ice cream cone while cameras were rolling. In 2016, when he was vice president, Biden opened a press conference by saying,
"My name is Joe Biden. I love ice cream."
This introduction wasn't as random as it might sound. Biden was holding the press conference at Jenny's Ice Cream headquarters in Columbus, Ohio. He went on to tell the audience just how much he loves ice cream.
You all think I'm kidding. I'm not. I ate more ice cream than the three other people you'd like to be with, all at once.
During the 2020 presidential election campaign, after Donald Trump accused Biden of using performance-enhancing drugs during debates, Biden jokingly responded by revealing his performance enhancer in an Instagram post: a pint of Jenny's salted peanut butter with chocolate flecks. It turns out that Biden's been a fan of the brand for a long time, too. Jenny Britton Bauer, founder of Jenny's Ice Cream, jumped onto her blog in January 2012, mere hours after Joe Biden made his first ever visit to her Columbus scoop shop. Britton Bauer served then Vice President Biden herself, and she quickly learned he wasn't at all interested in some of Jenny's fancier flavors. He even turned down her personal recommendation to try salty caramel. Biden may love ice cream, but caramel, not so much. What he really wanted that day at Jenny's was a double scoop of chocolate chip ice cream, a flavor Jenny's didn't have. As Britton Bauer suggested in her blog post, chocolate chip was a little too basic for her artisanal brand. So like any good politician, Biden found a compromise. He ordered a combo double scoop with dark chocolate and Ugandan vanilla bean. But Jenny Britton Bauer would remember the future president's request for chocolate chip. When Biden made that first visit to Jenny's scoop shop nearly a decade ago, no one could have predicted that Jenny's would go on to create a special flavor for Biden to honor his inauguration as President of the United States. The Joe Biden ice cream, called White House chocolate chip, crams the president's regular ice cream cone order into a pint: vanilla ice cream with crunchy chocolate flakes and chocolate-covered waffle cone pieces. When the New York Times did a deep dive to get the inside story on new President Joe Biden, the newspaper left no stone unturned. It even reported on the foods you could always find in his kitchen during his days as vice president. Biden had to have grapes and apples on hand, and his drink of choice was orange Gatorade and never alcohol. It should be no surprise that Biden's list of must-have foods also included ice cream, specifically Haagen-Dazs vanilla chocolate chip. But that list of Biden foods is more than a few years old now, dating back to the days he worked under Barack Obama. If the New York Times would have dug just a little deeper, it might have gotten the latest scoop. Biden has left a paper trail showing that he buys Jenny's in quantity. Columbus Monthly looked at Biden's campaign finance records and found evidence that his campaign spent more than $12,000 on Jenny's pints in the year leading up to the 2020 election. Even Joe Biden can't eat that much ice cream in a year. These were purchased as gifts.
The trouble with ice cream is it melts.
I like it when it melts.
What do you mean you like it when it melts? Nobody likes ice cream when it melts.
It's like soup.
You hate soup.
While Joe Biden clearly loves Jenny's ice cream, the president who said he wants to reunite a divided nation surely has enough room in the presidential freezer for a diversity of ice cream brands. In October 2020, when he was running for president, Biden gathered the leaders of small ice cream companies at an Ice Cream for Joe summit to discuss issues important to small businesses. The event attracted Jerry Greenfield, co-founder of Ben & Jerry's, along with the top brass from Salt and Straw, Ice Cream Jubilee, and Frio Mexican Treats. Numerous ice cream companies, big and small, have released special flavors in honor of the president, and it's a safe bet you can always find some in the freezer at the White House. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about all your favorite desserts are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.